How you doing? This the guy from Pittsburgh, and like the Lions today, I'll be roaring back. And I want to give a shout out to some people because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't be roaring at all. I'd be lying on a slab somewhere. I've had a sinus infection for 4 months, and I had so much infection in me and so much stuff that I couldn't get air in my lungs. And 3 weeks in a row, 3 weekends in a row, I'm sitting there gasping for air. And some Bellgabbers, hello Bellgab. Justin, my administrator of my forum, and another friend of mine who got a hold of Kathy. Justin tried Kathy, had already left. But if he hadn't been kind enough to call her and tell her to get me over to their hospital, I probably would have died. I would have choked to death. So I'll be eternally grateful to him. And Area 51 drone would have called too, but I couldn't get a hold of him. He was in his garage doing something. So, and Brad Julio, yes, chicken soup works wonders, but some infections transcend chicken soup. So I got to take this stuff. Some people don't believe I'm sick. There's the prednisone that dries it. That helps force this stuff out. Makes you sweat like crazy. I'm roasting in here anyway. It's 76 degrees in here. I took a shower. Levoflaxin, that's the antibiotic I'm taking. And excuse me, I gotta take this pill, so I'm gonna eat a mouthful of chicken soup because this stuff is very bitter. Oh. There's a pill. Oh, jeez. I don't know why I can't coat that, but it's like, God, that's horrible. So anyway, sorry about that. I am sick, but I'm getting better. I'm able to breathe now. I know I got to lose more weight. I tried a pair of shorts on just now, and they don't fit. They used to. And I'm doing my NFL picks late because I got up late. So I don't have any games on, so I have no idea who's winning or losing. But here goes. And I'll be back after football. I got an art bell we're going to post to make, and I'm going to talk about some other issues of the day. And even one about Apple, because I'm not happy. The stupid Apple has a lawsuit against it for their cables, for their iPhones and their iPads and stuff. They fray and they're defective, and Apple knows they're defective, but you can't go out and buy somebody else's cable because Apple has a proprietary cable that you have to buy only from Apple. And I've got 3 cables for 2 iPhones and an iPad, and they're all messed up, and it takes forever to charge my iPad. So I'll be in a class action suit as it wins its way through the court. Okay, and here's time to win the NFL picks. You got Vikings and the Dolphins. I'll pick the Dolphins. Got the Ravens and Texas. I'll pick Ravens. Lions and the Bears. Oh my, well, it would take Wizard of Oz for the Bears to win today. I'll pick the Lions. Browns and the Panthers, I'll go with the Browns. Saints and the Falcons, I'll go with the Saints. Pack and the Bucks, the Pack. Chiefs and the Steelers, Steelers need to win today. Go with my Steelers. Falcons and the Jets, I'll go with the Falcons. Giants and the Rams, I'll go with the Giants. Bills and the Raiders, well, commitment mediocrity. And the Buffalo Bills are just about as bad, but I'll still pick the Bills. Colts and the Cowboys, tough game to pick. I'll go with the Colts, even though I really should go with the Cowboys. And the Seahawks and the Cardinals, I'll go with the Seahawks. And for Monday night, Broncos and the Bengals, I'll go with the Broncos. All right. Horrible things in this country are happening. We got blacks against whites. We got blacks against cops. And the irony of it all, 2 innocent New York cops they're on the job, They're doing their job. They're sitting in their car. They're not even white. One is, I think, Italian, and one is Asian. And tonight there's a son mourning that he doesn't have a father anymore, and a wife who just married a guy. She doesn't have a husband anymore. Cop lives matter, and every lives matter. And I don't see no protesting against the killing of cops. And there was some horrible stuff on Twitter that we need to kill more cops, and applauding the death of these two innocent New York policemen. And for what you think about cops, excuse me, and blacks getting shot and all that around the country, if it weren't for the cops that are on the beat, and I'm not talking about the bad cops or racist cops or cops that swear at people, we would have anarchy out in the streets. So hashtag cops lives matter. And the New York cops turned their back at that commie horse-hating Bill de Blasio, and that bum needs to resign. He wants to get rid of the horses. Danny Glover came out to the stables and said these horses are being treated fine. So these nutballs at the SPCA and the PETA, the horse is not being tortured. They're not being abused. If they don't want to ride, they don't want to pull the wagon that day. They don't pull the wagon that day. They don't pull the carriage to go out in Central Park. And even Glover said, he didn't say it openly, but he said it in another thing on another forum I read, that these horses are just fine. They're not being hurt. They're not being abused. And they got vacation plans better than some people. They go out to a nice farm for 6 weeks a year. They get to eat all the grass they want. They get to roam, and they're free, and they aren't harnessed, and they aren't hurt. And de Blasio didn't even bother to check this out. He ain't been out to the stable once because he's too busy letting anarchists roam the streets in New York. And Giuliani said that this all starts from the top. Barack Obama and Eric Holder, and fomenting an atmosphere of hate the cops, and he's absolutely right. Giuliani said he would have funneled these people into little areas, and they wouldn't have gotten as far as they did, and he criticized de Blasio for letting these protesters go all over the city and raise hell. And we got innocent merchants, and a Marxist online that says burning and looting is a legitimate form of protest. He's full of it. These people aren't protesting; they're criminals. All right, I got my dander riled up about that one, but okay, this is a guy from Pittsburgh, and I will be back later, and Free Art Bell, and it's going to be July. Christmas is next week, and so we won't have long to wait for Art Bell, but I hope the American people are going to be free from this racism that puts white against black, black against white, black against cop. The guy tried to shoot his own girlfriend and then blew his brains out in front of a whole car of subway people as the doors closed. How many nightmares are those people going to have watching a guy kill himself in front of them? So with that, this stuff needs to stop. The big thing with you hook up with the police, don't confront them, don't anger them, don't yell at them, don't make demands. Don't, why am I being stopped? And you cooperate with the police. You don't give them any reason to be aggressive. I've had cops come to my door. And one of them was a jerk recently. And I got hauled off twice when I was sick with this thing previously, this damn sinus infection. I got hauled off to jail, even though I had a letter from my doctor that I sent to the judge saying I was too sick to go to court. They hauled me off to jail for 3 days for failure to appear. And that was one of the days the Steelers had just played in the Super Bowl. 6 o'clock, the game was over, and the cops knocked on the door of the sheriff and took me away to jail. The jail was only 4 blocks from here, county jail. And I was due to have my surgery. It was when I was first sick with this. about 5 or 6 years ago. But I didn't fight the cops. I didn't say I'm not going. They took me off in handcuffs. I had my cane. I said I need the cane to walk. The second time they took me off for the same case, wouldn't let me have my cane. But I was eventually, the charges were dropped in the interest of justice, and there was a traffic ticket, but it was a big mess. All right, so that took 4 years to resolve, by the way, until a judge threw it out in the interest of justice. My car got hit by an illegal alien driving with no license, no insurance, and I had a concussion. My car got hit that hard, and I left the scene of the accident because I was looking for my glasses that flew out the window, and I didn't know it. I drove down the street, pulled over, and threw up. That's how hard my head got hit against the door frame of my 84 Cadillac Coupe de Ville, which was effectively totaled. But he insisted I get arrested for leaving the scene of the accident and wanted me to pay for his Honda. His fender flew off the front of my windshield like this, spinning across the windshield, and my car was spinning like I was doing a thing at NASCAR. So I fought that for 4 years. I ain't paying for his car. He hit me. And judge looked at the records and said this is enough. So, all right, but I'm digressing now. I'll be back with another video in a minute, and then I'm going to go watch some football. I have no idea who's on. I haven't looked at the scores. So, okay, have a great day, Bellgabbers. And Justin, you try to stay warm and safe up there in the frozen tundra. It's Minneapolis. He said it's snowing, ice and sleet all over the roads. And he says that they might have a white Christmas up there, which would be kind of nice, but it doesn't make very good for going to work. And you guys, wherever you are, whether it's raining or snowing, stay safe. We need every American that we have. We don't need anybody getting hurt or killed or shot or any other crap. It's too close to Christmas, and we should all give a damn about each other, no matter what color we are. And, okay, that's it. I'm done. Have a great day. Watch your football. Enjoy your family. And I'll be back next time. Bye-bye.